Okay, story time. So I'm out running errands with a friend today, and the Oscar Myers logo truck or whatever is there. You can see it in the picture, the thumbnail. And so they're setting everything up, and my friends were shopping. He's doing his shopping. And I'm walking around with him. He just getting out of the house, stretching my legs. Well, we come back out and he's like, I wonder if they're serving hot dogs. So I walk over there and ask the lady, hey, are y'all serving hot dogs? They're like, no, we don't have anything going yet. It's for an event later. So we don't have anything to sell. Or I don't know if they're selling them as a promotional thing or just giving hot dogs away. But fuck, we're there. Might as well get a hot dog, right? But they weren't doing it. And this black lady walks up that works at the store and says, do y'all have any of those little whistles? And she's like, oh yeah, pulls out an industrial bag with, 1,000 of these damn things in them. And she says, here's your whistle. And she says, oh, but I have 2 kids. Can I get another one? And she says, no, unfortunately, we're only allowed to give 1 whistle away to each customer. Or whoever asked for the whistles, right? So I'm like, oh my God, quick goat thinking. I was like, my mother's in Alaska, I have a whistle story. She'll find this funny, is there any way I can get a whistle from you? Da 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 da. And she's like, handing me a whistle, like, okay, crazy guy, go away. So I'm standing there. My friend's got his shopping cart. He's already done. The lady's like, oh, can I get a sticker? Yes, you can have 2 stickers. You just can only have 1 whistle. And I'm standing there for like 3 minutes waiting for this black lady to walk away from the person so I can hand her my whistle. Sure enough, she turns around and walks towards, like she's going back in the store, and I hand her a whistle. And because she's got 2 kids and only 1 whistle, that's going to cause some fights. I don't care about the damn whistle. The story meant more to me than anything. And she just looks at me and gives me this smile and says thank you, and truly made my day. The second part of that story for my mother that I'm going to send this video to, I'm no longer allowed to play with fire. I have to be adult supervised. Set 1 house on fire, and oh my God, right? I used to do those penny stoves or alcohol stoves in my garage, in between jobs. I was a pool guy at the time because 1, I found it interesting, and 2, there's a major manufacturer out of Canada, that's all I'm going to say, that makes things out of titanium. And I thought the runtime could be better. So I used the alcohol stove in Colorado because you're not allowed to have open fires, but you're allowed to have canister stoves or alcohol stoves. So I thought, after watching YouTube videos, I can improve on this. And I started going to the Container Store and other places, and every time I could get a little container, I would see if I could make a better alcohol stove. Buying titanium drill bits because I wanted to get the holes smaller and everything. And I came across a pattern in a way of making an alcohol stove. There's only so many BTUs and so much runtime and so much of whatever you can get out of 1 ounce of Kent fuel, right? Period. There's only so much you can do. But the runtime was so impressive, and it was so simple. And once you had the titanium drill bits that were that small, that I sent a video, because YouTube was starting to take off then, of how I made it and the pattern I had on it. And do you know that you can get this much of runtime out of alcohol stove? Because something I made in my garage with a pencil ruler and a drill bit, I was getting almost 2/3 more runtime. So I sent the letter and I sent the video link. I wrote the video link down and I sent them an email. I didn't hear anything back from them. And we had a post office box, and or they sent me an email back saying, do you have what's your address? So I give them the post office box. And if there's 2 people in the car, I'm not driving. So we're driving back from the post office box, and I get this package, and Mom's like, here, this is yours. And I'm opening it while she's driving, and it's like, well, told them the elevation and the temperature and the runtime and the conditions and everything. And they said in the letter basically that it's not commercially viable, but I had some engineers scratching their damn heads going, how in the hell did a guy make a better stove with this kind of runtime with nothing so much as a drill bit and a pencil and a ruler? So I impressed the hell out of them. And they said, well, there are certain conditions in the field, and it's not laboratory, but they were impressed. And the story is, they said, and we included 2 small gifts for you. Thank you for using our company and buying our stuff. Because I showed them their setup that I had, the titanium stove, the titanium cover and everything. Real popular company. And they gave me 2 titanium survival whistles. Just about yay long, that go on a keychain or something, just bullshit, that little items. That they were thinking about selling at the time, and said, here's 2 of our whistles as a promotional thing. Thank you for your letter. We're highly impressed with what you were capable to do in your garage. So I without thinking, I'm in a 1-ton cargo van. The windows are rolled up. I thought, how loud can a damn whistle be? So I blew on this titanium whistle, right? Hardest I've ever, well, there's three times I've been hit in my life that I remember that, and this was one of them, because Mom was driving the car, this big 1-ton cargo van, and I decided to blow on this fucking whistle in an enclosed environment without thinking about the repercussions whatsoever, because I'm a fucking dumbass. Anyhow, if you ever had a shotgun go off right beside your ear, this damn thing was louder. If you ever been duck hunting in a blind and a guy decides to shoot a shotgun sitting down instead of standing up, your ears are ringing. Well, we're in a damn oven of a cargo van, the sound reverberating and everything. And Mom hit me, and she's cussing and yelling, but I can't hear a fucking thing because I just blew this damn whistle. So yeah, that was one of the 3rd times in my life that I've ever been hit so damn hard I remember. So, but anyhow, just a funny little thing. Oscar Myers only gives 1 whistle out to each customer, so I made the lady happy by acting so excited that I was going to send somebody an Oscar Myers whistle, and I gave it to her because 2 kids fighting over 1 whistle. But now there's going to be 2 kids tonight after they get home from school blowing whistles like crazy. But yeah, if you ever find yourself in a cargo van or an enclosed environment and you wanted to see how loud a survival whistle is, go outside and make sure you're wearing earplugs. But it was justifiable that she hit me. Peace out. Love y'all. Go fuck yourselves.